Hi guys, and welcome back to the third map Blitz Warhawk in this TP-Link UK Invitational between Orbit and TYT, and it's currently 2-0 here to Orbit, just that little bit stronger, taking the last round SND 6-4, and it's my co-caster, and it's my pleasure. It's a ton. How you doing, buddy?
I'm not too bad, mate. We've had some good games coming up here tonight. I mean, let's see if this map can live up to what the other the other 5 maps that we have watched tonight were. But with Quicker Than You, straight from the off here from TYT, you're currently 2-0 down. Orbit just edging them in these games. Let's see what TYT can do to bring this back, because it is not over yet. Endura picking the kill on Insomnius down this left hand side though. Orbit trying to be aggressive. Lewis picking up a kill, and Quicker Than You's in a bad situation. Does go down. I'm on board with Benny Central. Has some defensive work to do. Jura and Bounce doing work though for Orbit. Are they going to be able to push through and get a cap on the board? Benny Central's in a good position to defend. Does get one. Not going to get the second, but his teammate's going to clean up for him, and that's going to allow TYT to get some control.
Yeah, TYT need to push forward here, as we do see the 4th player of Orbit go down, which means that the 4 team members of Orbit will respawn back in, and it's a lovely kill there from Benny Central. Currently 3-0, defending extremely well, as we do see a spawn on that right hand side. He's got to hold tight, and basically what TYT need to do here is allow each member to push forward in turn. Don't all go forward, and this is why Benny is defending so well, and Orbit needs to take advantage of that and really take the kills when necessary.
Yeah, I think Benny's getting back this far. It helps out his teammate when they need to defend, but in terms of when they're pushing up, it really does leave them a man short. But it's good to have somebody back here. I'm going to switch it up here and actually go with Krads. See what he's doing in the middle of the map. He's doing very aggressive plays though. It's going to get shut down. I'm above with Insomnius, trying to work it out, try and get a push, being far too quick with his shots there. Did not need to make that shot. He has been spotted. They know exactly where he is, but now he's going to be very aggressive and push up, and that's going to be a point on the board. No, it's not. Benny Central shutting down Lewis is just as about as he got into the point. Still on board with Insomnius, so see if he can push forward, try and get a point for his team. Certainly they are in the better position to do so.
He has been seen. He's going to back up, literally jump, move out the way there. Insomnius again. There's two's coming around left hand side of the big rig. They're going to see him. We're going to clear it up, and it was Bounce that takes a kill. 3 down now for these guys from TYT. I'm going to run on with Jacko. If we look at Jacko's actually now pushing forward, going on that hardware side. He's just picking up anyone coming from the alleyway. His teammates are now going to set this up nicely. Look at the long range shot there. 2 down again for TYT, and this is what Orbit need to capitalise on. There's no point in sitting back. He does see that one. He's going to pick that one off, and this is the plays that you need to do, but you need to capitalise on him, because his teammate now Lewis is moving all the way through, and he picks off Benny Central, and Orbit just seem to have the control here mid-map.
Orbit are trying to push through. I'm going to go on board with Bounce actually, who looks like he's going to maybe get a cap on the board for the first time. Not going to happen. Both these teams still tied at 0-0, and it's not so much being defensive, it's more about the fact that they're just making the defensive plays when they need to. And one ball with Benny, who's sitting very far back, currently 6-4. Let's go with Quicker Than You though, trying to push up. He has just spotted somebody. He does get taken down. 2 members of TYT do go down.
Someone's going to get in here.
Yeah, they're going to sneak in.
Oh, it's Endura.
Endura sneaking round 5-5 with 1 cap from him, and Orbit pick up the first cap.
Yeah, they do indeed. Comes to the way of Endurance, currently now 5-5, as we do see Fearcrads come in. Will this be a famous Fearcrads push? He then gets taken out, and he's not going to get any further, as he just literally come out the corner. But it's Benny Central moving back for the defend. Doesn't matter though, because Lewis gets the second capture for Orbit, and 1 now from Quicker Than You. Exactly what they needed.
Yeah, they really did need a cap there, and Quicker Than You did so well. I'm still on board with him, trying to push, and he should actually be able to sneak past if nobody spots him. And looking at that map, it's just that luck that we talk about. He did just manage to squeeze past.
Yeah.
Now a 3rd point on the board for Orbit, with a 2nd one for Lewis. And I'm going to go on board with Lewis, see what he's doing right objectively here, because he's running so well. Let's see if he can push forward once again. 3-1 is the score to Orbit, as we're about to close off the first half.
I'll tell you what, the reason why it's coming so well for Lewis isn't running the same way twice. He's moving up, he's switching plays, he's looking for the challenges when necessary. Doesn't seem to be making the aggressiveness. It's just smart gameplay, and that's why it's now 3-2, as we do see a second coach coming though. There's Fearcrads managing to get that. I have to be honest with you, Fearcrads is more known for his slow gameplay. He will then pick it up as he goes along. But when you're heading into this and you've got a point gap, that can be an advantage. It's when the reverse comes up and you've got the 6-point gap, it's not really going to work your way. So, you know, going into this, there is a point advantage. Does go to the way of Orbit as 3 go down for TYT. It's a good start here for the third map on Blitz for Orbit.
Yeah, well, that's going to be 3-2 with a few seconds remaining. Not looking like anybody's going to get the capture on the board. And, of course, as said, the advantage is going to be in Orbit's hands. Going in that second half, quicker than you, though. Having a very good game there. 16-10 from him. 1 capture to his name. Lewis with the round-ending kill cam. Now he picked up the second one as well there. Did actually get taken down. But that is going to be, as said, 3-2 to Orbit. Lewis with 2 captures, Endura with 1. And we'll go on board with Orbit from the off here. Let's see what they can do. Try and cement this lead. On board with Lewis. Going to push down the left-hand side.
If you look at the kills here, Lewis is currently on 12 and 10. If you compare that, the highest to him is quicker than you. He's 16 and 10 with 1 capture, and it just seems to me that TYT are lacking in the actual slaying ability. But let's talk about that. Endura slides that home, bringing it to 4-2. Just literally slide back in. We're jumping with him. He's going to get taken out. It's quicker than you. It's now going to push forward. Is he going to take this one home? Surely he is. Yes, he does. It's 4-3. There's a trade for trade, and that's exactly what they're going to need here. They need to do this, and they need to do it fast. And this is what we always see in a second game. It's now 4-3. There's another play. He's going to push forward. Orbit Lewis coming for the defense, and this is Blitz can open everything up. It's such a great gameplay to watch. I know a lot of teams get frustrated by it, but to cast it, it can be so quick and furious.
Oh yeah, it's a very, very quick game mode. I mean, you can see things sort of turn from a very, very passive game to a very, very quick game in the blink of an eye, and Jacko and Bounce are really pushing in here. Bounce has picked up his second kill of this exchange. It is going to go down. Krads is going to make the one. No ammo for Jacko. He's in trouble here, and he has 4 team members of TYT about to pick him off, and they do so. But Endura and Orbit still with some sort of control. They need to get some kills on the board and not be too aggressive. Benny Central is going to pick up the kill onto Endura on board with Lewis now. Very, very sneaky play by him. You know what he's done there? He's realized that TYT picked up a couple of kills, letting them push out, picks up the kill, picks up the point as well. That's going to be 5-3 from him, and looking good for Orbit. Very, very smart play by Lewis there. As said, he knew that TYT were going to push up because they picked up a few kills. They overextended out, didn't realize that they hadn't taken out Lewis, and this is really why you sort of have to count your players that you're taking out. You have to say, right, okay, we haven't seen Lewis for a while, as we do say that TYT do get a point back, but what you have to say is, we haven't seen Lewis for a while. Okay, think about it. We haven't seen him. Where could he be? Somebody try and sit back a little bit. They did have somebody sitting back. Lewis just took advantage of that, but TYT drawn this back up again.
Ooh.
And 3 members of Orbit do go down. Lewis is actually getting the point. Yeah, that's going to be 6-5 now. 2 minutes and 50 remaining.
That was absolutely awesome. We do see a trade for trade there, and there we go. They bring it back at 6 apiece. Oh my word, was that the man? It was quicker than you. He does die as he goes through, but Benny Central now going through American, going towards broken fence side. He's going to hold this up. This is the time that TYT needs to take the lead. Okay, if they gain this, you'll see a different type of players. We do see Endura take the kill, which means we're going to be on with Insomnius. He's now playing more of a defensive role. Nietzsche on this right hand side. He's going to cover from that right. It's going to be such an open play here. Benny Central and quicker than you going down. Insomnius is one alive. There's one on the right hand side. Does he see him? Yes, he does. Or he needs to be very, very careful. He gets out and trades shots, goes down, which means Fearcrats is the man that's going to clean this one up here. Spawn in the favour of TYT, which means no one's going to go through. And Fearcrats cleaning up nicely there.
Yeah, 6-6 with 2 minutes remaining. And we will go to a replay if not one team scores. Oh, but getting 3 men down though. Benny Central is the last alive. I'm going to go on board with him as he has some defensive work to do. Not going to get that though. And it does seem as if Orbit going to take a lead once again. 7-6 to then. And Somulus trying to do some defensive work of his own. They do actually clean up. And they are going to push out now. But, you know, I have to be careful not to overextend once again. Jacko does take down Krads, but Benny Central answering back as it does seem as if TYT are asserting control once again. But look at quicker than you. 24 and 14, 25 and 14 with 3 caps from him. I'm going to have to jump on board with him, see what he's doing right, because at the moment it seems like everything.
Yeah, he does. He's managing to sneak all the way through. If he gets this, he's going to even this up.
Going to be a trade.
7 snipe, and there's no one there to stop him. There's possibly 1, 2. He's going to get a kill. His teammate slides in, which means he's nicely set up. They're going to assume that he's pushed through Okay, there, he gets taken out, comes around the corner. Jacko cleaned up nicely. We're going to jump on with Benny Centre again, who managing to get that managing to get that portal capture. And, you know, there we go again. It's 8 for 8. It's trade for trade. Crad slid home as we jumped on with him there. 3-point streak. And this is, again, we see another one. It's Lewis picking up the 9th hit for Orbit.
And looking as if Bounce is maybe going to get another one. He does get taken down, and 3 men do go down from Orbit. And there you go, 35 seconds remaining. I'm on board with Jacko. He's in a good position. These two teams just trading. Somebody needs to take a hold of the game, and it does seem as if TYT are going to be ones to do that. 3 men do go down. Jacko's going to be there, though. He's going to be left to defend and traded once again on board with Jacko. 22 seconds remaining. Is there going to be another point on the board? It doesn't look like it. 16 seconds remaining. We could be going to a replay.
Yeah, there's only one person that's pushing up close enough for this. This is going to be Endura. He has approximately 10 seconds. He gets taken out as Bounce that's pushing forward. TYT in the wide scene here. They're going to go for the defensive play, and it's going to be quicker than you that gets taken out. Krabs is holding, and it's going to be 10 apiece, which means we are going to go down to a replay there. Wow. It happened in the last minute there.
Wow, man, very, very close between these two teams. The second half really just kicked off quicker than you. 29 and 17 with 3 caps. I think Endura's let them down a little bit with 10 and 20, but 4 caps to his name, you can't complain. Look at that scoreboard, though. Big numbers by both teams. We're going to get this started up pretty much straight away.